in my description. So yeah, I'm thinking about opening it again because so many people are asking. So it's like, seems like it's a hot thing that people want to have me do, which I love doing it, but for some reason it takes so much energy because I want to do the right thing and say the right thing because you guys are paying for me to speak to you. So when I realized I like was starting to go through like a depression, I just like turned my Cameo off and I was like, you know what? I need to take a step back because I don't want to be all like depressed in my cameos because it didn't add up for me. And then ever since then, like I have not started it again. So I'm thinking about it. I hear you guys and I know it's greatly requested. Oh yeah. Oh yes, please.
Can I just take 2 soups and the sour one? Okay, so 2 containers for the soup and 1 for the salad? Salad and the breadsticks.
Okay guys, so right now I'm currently at the Walmart. I'm actually in the toy aisle because I'm gonna get a toy for my step niece and nephew because I'm gonna go see them today. So I don't know what I'm gonna get, but I know she really likes to color because I colored with her last time. So I'm probably gonna get her like a new coloring book, maybe markers, probably not markers. I think she likes colored pencils, so I'll do that. Okay, so instead of getting like a standard coloring book, I found these Scribble Scrubbies. You literally get to use the markers on these cute little animals and then you can like clean it off and redo it. Color and clean adorable little pets. That is perfect. So I'm also gonna get her a few coloring books and this really cool twist up neon bright colored pencil. Hello. Okay, so we have a taste test, folks. I hope that you're buckled up and ready because this is truly something I've been wanting to try for like a minute now. So this girly pop is about to try it. So it's freeze-dried like sour gummy worms and then freeze-dried peach rings. Y'all, this whole bag, 150 calories. If you don't believe me, look there, 150 calories. Like what? Okay, so the first one I'm gonna be trying are the peach rings. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna love the texture. All right, I love a peach ring in real life, so I hope this is good. I mean, it shouldn't taste any different because it's literally a peach ring just freeze dried. All right, let's go. Whoa! That is sweet. What the heck? What? Ten out of 10. Okay, now the summer gummy worms. Sour, not summer. Like, what am I doing? Look at that. Me trying to get a thumbnail. All right, let's try it. Whoa. These are very sweet. Not as sweet as the peach rings, but still very, 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 very sweet. The texture is heaven. This is true ASMR. See, eating them like this, you eat way less calories because they're just so strong. I've literally sat here and only had 2 of these. And if I had like real gummy worms, I would have already. Oh, don't mind that. I will say the temperature today is perfect. I think it's like in the high 60s. It just feels so good. I've been trying to light one of these guys up for the last forever. Okay, I won $29.50. I almost ran the grand. I almost won the grand, but it didn't work out very well.
Is it filming?
Is it?
I don't know.
I think so.
Do I need to push it? Oh, it's filming.
I think it's filming. My mom just won. How much was it? 60 doll hairs. Good job. I just won $64. Woo! Well, I actually was not going to tell you this at all, but I have been off track the last couple of days. And the reason why I wasn't going to tell you is just because like I feel like there's so much judgment. Like I have been doing really good and still people are judging so hard. I have lost a good chunk of weight in my opinion. My body feels that way, like my brain feels that way, my soul feels that way. Like I feel like it's been a really good, sorry, there's like lint, cat hair and everything else. Anyways, I feel like I've lost a really good amount of weight each month so far in 2024 when I said, you know, I'm gonna get on track, I'm gonna do this thing. I said I wanted to lose 100 pounds this year, and so far like I am on the path to doing so. Even though I've been doing really good, it's just like still there's so much judgment, and it's making it like hard for me to want to like vocalize moments like this where I feel vulnerable and I know that I have done not the greatest, and I kind of just want to talk about it and be open about it, but it's like so hard to do because there's backlash for me being human and making mistakes and not being perfect. As someone who has struggled with food for a majority of their life, I'm literally 33, like it's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna be making mistakes. I know what triggered that. It was definitely my trip to Trader Joe's, because when I go there, I get a lot of like processed foods. It was definitely out of like my routine, the things that I have been buying for myself. Like it wasn't like part of the routine that I've been having. Like I've been eating a lot of the same foods every single day, and that's truly helped me so much stay on track. So then when I had all these new foods in my home, especially processed ones and ones that like just make me feel a little too good, like sometimes foods like give me a high. If you guys suffer with a food addiction or you're an emotional eater, then you guys understand that. And I really want to try to stay away from foods that like give me that feeling. And sucks to say, Trader Joe's is not for me, or not for me currently. It's like I just feel super swollen. I just have not been doing very good the last couple of days. It's like I went to Olive Garden the other day with my mom, which is totally fine because I have been allowing myself to eat at restaurants. But during a day where I'm on track, I'm able to like fit that into my calories. I'm able to do really good. But the Olive Garden day was an off track day, and I woke up, I said, you know what, back to counting my calories. And Olive Garden was my first meal, and I was like, okay, I got this. And then like I was tracking my food while I was there, I was fine. But then later at night, I overate. I don't expect myself to be perfect. I definitely don't at all. Never have been, never will be. But coming on here and admitting this is really hard because I know what people are gonna say. They're gonna say that I've given up, which I haven't. They're gonna say they've expected this, which, okay, fine. I try really hard to film for the people who are like genuinely here to like watch me. But right now in the back of my pull, weight loss doctors, or when I was going to the outpatient, like you are not supposed to punish yourself in that way. But like my brain is telling me, well, you've done really bad and you really want to lose these 100 pounds this year. And if you can do more by lowering your calories to 1700. Like, it's just like this like thing in my brain. And like these are things that like I would just normally would just jot down in my journal and very much focus in on there and not share this out loud. But I feel like I haven't really been that transparent in my current 2024 weight loss journey. I've kind of just been like, yeah, I'm on track, you guys. Like, here's the food I'm eating. This is how many calories I'm having. This is how much weight I lost. Da, da, da. But like, I kind of want to go like a little bit deeper, dig a little deeper, and people are going to hate me regardless. So it is what it is. Like, I just need to like just truly try my very hardest to like take out the trash and focus on the wonderful people who are watching me. And I love you guys so freaking much. You have no idea. Colors, I can't decide. Went to Trader Joe's, so I'm gonna do a haul when I get home. Okay, you guys, so I just got home. I went to Trader Joe's. So we definitely have some hauling to do. So this is like a grocery haul moment. It was actually the first time that I have been in Trader Joe's here in Oklahoma, and I loved it. It was in like the cutest little spot. Genuinely, it was giving such good vibes. So let's start with the first bag. I just got some eggs because I like to have eggs in the morning. And before anyone says anything, yes, this is processed food. Every single time I do a Trader Joe's haul, people always say that, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't go there often, so when I do, it's like I stock up on like the things that I really like from there. It doesn't even matter. I'm counting calories, losing weight, and that's all that matters. So I got these snacky clusters. It's sea salt potato chips, corn chip dippers, mini pretzel nuggets mixed in milk chocolate. So excited to try that. I got some of these sour cream and onion flavored rings, lentil and rice snacks. I got some olives. This is stuffed olives. It's garlic and jalapeno. I needed some soy sauce. So I hope I like the soy sauce because they didn't have like my favorite brand of soy sauce, which is totally fine. And then I really wanted like a pasta sauce, which they didn't have what I normally have because Trader Joe's doesn't have stuff like that. But there is a pasta sauce that I have been having, but I decided I'm gonna try something different. This is a spicy pasta sauce. So excited to try that. All right, on to the second bag. I got some of their mashed potatoes, which I love. I got 2 things of vegetable penang curry with jasmine rice. I also love these. I love literally everything that I got, honestly. I've never had this, which I'm sure I will love it. Cheese filled fiocchetti with pink sauce. I know that I'm pronouncing that wrong, so come for me, come for me. I already know what's happening. I also got some Brussels sprouts. I got 2 things of the spicy jalapeno chicken sausage. I got a bag of the chicken gyoza pot stickers. Love. Chef's kiss. Got a thing of some chana masala. I've never had this. I have had it from like Indian restaurants, but I've never tried it from there, so I'm excited to try it. I got some peppered salami. Salami can be triggering for me, but I'm hoping I have it under control, and if I don't, I know to just never buy these again. So yeah, and then also got some ground turkey. All right, so the final bag here, I got some of these rice cracker medleys. It's a mix of baked rice crackers flavored with soy sauce, salt and vinegar, and chili with spicy green peas. I personally love stuff like this, so yum. And then I got some of these mochi rice nuggets, and these are spicy. I'm excited to try those. I just got some broccoli here, some pulled pork tamales. I like making these in the air fryer. It's just mini chicken tacos. I got some Thai vegetable gyoza. If you guys remember, then you know. Did that make sense? I got 2 of these mac and cheeses, which I really like. And then I got some of these salami sticks. I got 3 packs of them, which is 6 of them. This is what it looks like. I was like, okay, I want to try those. I got some of these turkey meatballs. If you guys know, then you know. I went through a phase where I was obsessed with those as well. And then the last thing I got are these buffalo style chicken poppers. So now I have to put everything away, so I'm gonna go do that. Okay guys, so real quickly, I want to do a monthly update on how much weight I lost in March, because I did it in January where I lost 7 pounds. I did it in February where I lost 9.2 pounds. And now March, how much did I lose? So I actually weighed in today. I was about to try them and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do it for the vlog, because what the heck is this for real, for real? Mochi rice nuggets. I don't know. They look like that. They're supposed to be crispy, crunchy, and spicy. So let's try it. Oh, I just looked in the camera, and a lot of people have been asking me lately how long it took me to actually get this in the mail. And I think they're asking me because they're trying to catch Chantel in a lie, Foodie Beauty, because she also received hers. So to answer that question, I'll just post when I opened it. So here it is. Hey you guys, so a lot of people have been asking me about this, and I finally got it. I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm really shocked. I never imagined that I would ever reach this point, but I did. So I want to show you guys what I just got. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, it's from YouTube. Woo-hoo! It says, you've just done something that very few YouTube creators accomplish. Each and every person who has subscribed to your channel has been touched by what you created. They were inspired, challenged, or entertained. You guys, I'm so entertaining. We know that you don't do this for rewards. You do it because you have a drive to create and share, and because you found an audience who cares. Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, I literally am shooketh. Sorry, I'm in awe. Presented to Amberlynn Reid for passing 100,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. I remember the day that I hit it, so many people were like, are you gonna get the, I don't know if I want to take it out, to be honest. That is literally written on here. But yeah, a lot of people are like, are you gonna get the silver thingy majigger? And I was just like, probably not, because you have to like request it, and I didn't think I deserved it. But then I was like, wait a minute, 100,000 subscribers is a lot. So I requested it, and it came within like a week. So, wow. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. I know that my YouTube journey has been quite insane, as we all know, but I still have so many people who support me and message me and say kind things to me and like are there for me. And I appreciate that. And I literally would not still be doing YouTube videos if it wasn't for you guys. So I just want to say thank you. So yeah, that was years ago. I remember getting this and I was so happy. Like, it was just emotional. I just thank you guys so much. And now I have like 220K. Like, what are you guys doing? You guys are amazing. Okay, let's try these though. I'm a little nervous. They smell like seasoning, like a spicy seasoning. They're crispy and crunchy. So far that's correct. I don't think I like it. I do like the texture. I love crunchy. So I feel like for some people this would be spicy. There's a spice to it, but it just doesn't taste that great. So that was kind of a flop. They did have ones that weren't spicy, so I feel like next time I go to Trader Joe's, I'm gonna try those. You guys, I have had an absolute influx of people contacting me about my exes. One has a new girlfriend, one is married. People are assuming I am single, which I get it. People are also assuming I'm jealous and bitter. Literally, no. I want both of them to be happy. I want them to move on from me and the relationships that we've had, and they definitely have, and I've also done the same thing. I am keeping things from you guys. I do have a love life, though. I very much do. I have talked about Valentine a little bit. I just want to do things a little bit differently this time. You know, not just like bombard you guys right off the bat like, hi, you know, I have a new love interest. Like, I have talked about her, and it was before my ex got a girlfriend. It was before my ex got married, because I'm over there on Instagram like, yeah, I do have, you know, a little love life going, and yes, I am actively in love right now. And the reason why I'm not a therapist for my borderline personality disorder, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought I was better in that regard. Like, it's not something that like you can just like heal from instantly. No, it takes years and years and years of like therapy. But I thought that I saw improvement in myself, and like a situation happened recently where I'm just like, whoa, girly pop needs to go to therapy. And that's something I can definitely like admit out loud, is like, I need help. And I personally have never gone to therapy for a borderline personality disorder. I recently went to therapy and I had like over 22 visits with the same psychologist who I loved. She helped me tremendously, but I wasn't seeing her for borderline personality disorder, like as a whole. And now I need to find a therapist who specializes in that. And I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm totally just rambling right now, but yeah, you guys, I have my own life over here, not sharing everything. One day I will, but like, I just wanna take things slow and just do things different. But just know that I am happy, and I'm also happy for my exes, like 0.8 pounds, so that's amazing. And then since the beginning of this year, I'm down 28.2 pounds. I'm almost down 30 pounds. Like, that's incredible. Like, I told myself in the beginning of this year, like, I need to do it because I'm 33. I am not getting any younger. Yes, I'm young at heart. I could be kind of childish. You guys know that, a little immature here and there. But deep down, like for real, your girl's getting old. Like, I got the gray hair to show for it. So instead of just like trying to be perfect overnight, I slowly just like intuitive ate for, I want to say a little over 2 months. It was working, it was doing good. But now, you know, I was like, hey, a couple weeks ago, let's kick it up a notch. Like, I want to be aware of how many calories I'm eating. So I weigh and measure all my food. My goal is to stay below 2,000 calories. And this video is just showing you guys what I decide to eat today. There's no rhyme or reason for most of my meals. It's just, don't eat junk. Like, I'm not sitting around eating candy. Trust me, it has been hard. I do want me some candy sometimes. So like the other day, I allowed myself to have a serving of sour gummy worms. It was so good. It was like the brand Trolley or something. Like, it tasted like heaven. Because normally I would allow myself to have those things every single day, but since I'm only allowing myself to have them like in moderation, it's like when I finally do have them, I'm like, wow, let's savor this and like really enjoy it. So today I am staying home, so everything I will be eating will be at home. There will be no Uber takeout. The only time I allow myself to eat like restaurant food is if I physically go there myself. So if I'm with my mom or family or friends. Today is not one of those days. But I do want to film a what I ate today, like the next time I go out to eat, just to show you guys kind of like how I do it. Not everyone will agree with me, but I will say that what I am doing is working. So let's get into my first meal. Okay, so my first meal, I'm having one of these sweet Italian chicken sausages that I'm just cutting up. I'm gonna cook in a pan, which I am using Pam, which is 0 calories. Sausage is 110. Speaking of Pam, when I do use like actual oil, I will weigh it on my scale before I use it because it does have calories. So I also have some leftover rice, which is 2 servings, so 320 calories. And then obviously my typical soy sauce. We have some minced garlic, sriracha. It's just my go-to. It's what I like. And I'm also gonna have 1 egg. So it's gonna be like a fried rice moment. Okay, so my sausage has been cooking for a bit, so I'm gonna add my rice now. I also have obviously my... Okay, so now that the rice is all warmed up and cooked, well, it was already cooked, you know what I mean. I'm going to grab an egg here. And then I literally just want it scrambled. So if I could change anything about this, I wish I had some like green onion. Oh my God, that'd be so good. Okay, you guys, so it is finished. Now I am going to put it in my bowl. So this is 500 calories in total, but that is a perfect amount for my first meal. That's usually around where I keep it. Okay, guys, so I haven't even tried it yet, but I want to let you know that I'm also going to be having a A&W. This is the 0 sugar root beer. So good. This does not taste like diet soda at all. All right, let's try a bite. Oh, and a lot of people are like, why do you use plastic silverware? Like, it is literally asked that every single time I use these. These are not plastic. They're just black. So yeah, it's just regular silverware. Happy dance. Oh, this is delicious. 10 out of 10. ASMR. I feel like we have to have an ASMR segment in each one of my videos. Ooh, she tasty. Okay, guys, so next meal is pretty simple. I'm gonna have some turkey meatballs, some broccoli, and some of this Classico roasted garlic. These will be in the air fryer. I'm going to cook these, and then I'm gonna add the sauce and have these 2 things cooked together, and then I'm gonna throw the meatballs in and have it all cooked together. I'll show you step by step, but it's super simple. All right, so I'm cooking my broccoli. I just really simply bring it to a boil, and then before it gets too soft, which I honestly don't mind soft, but before it gets too soft, I simply just strain it. And then over here, we do have the meatballs in the air fryer. Okay, so I got all the water out, and now a serving of this is 125 grams. So I set the container on there. This is honestly the easiest way for me to do it. So we're just gonna wait until this says 100 and -25. So, cause that means that's how much I used. So I'm pretty good at like not going over usually, so 120. So I'll just leave it there. It's pretty close at just eyeballing it. I've done this long enough, but put the meatballs in here. This is such a simple and low calorie meal. Like, I'm telling you, it is so low calorie, it's going to shock you. But I can't wait to share once it's finished. So I'm just gonna let that probably cook for like 2 minutes, I would say. Just everything meet together and marinate and all that. Okay, you guys, so for this huge bowl of food is literally only 313 calories. 233 for the meatballs, 30 for the broccoli, and then only 50 calories for the sauce. Okay, as you guys can tell, I love my food in a bowl. Like, I love any type of food that I can just make and put in a bowl. I love bowls. All right, I already know this is gonna be good because I cooked this like literally last night. Oh my God, this is so good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the best frozen broccoli I have ever had in my life. Because usually when I buy frozen broccoli, like it's only ever like the gross little stems. It's never the actual like floret of it. But this one is actual broccoli florets. So 10 out of 10. This bowl is so hot. I need to set it down. Hot. Let me get a drink real quick. So a new drink that I've been loving lately, and I'm not even like a green tea girly. It is Diet Green Tea Mixed Berry and the brand Lipton. It is so good. Some cheese would be so good on top of this. What is your guys' favorite vegetable? Mine is a potato. Tater tots, scallop potato, the mashed potato, baked potato, French fry. You know, it's just never ending. But outside of that, I do love me some onion and I love me some broccoli. Honestly, I've always been a vegetable girly pop, and I already know, let the fat shaming commence. It wasn't till like my older years I've actually been like enjoying fruit. Like if you would have asked me as a kid, do you want fruit or vegetable? I would have literally said vegetable. Okay guys, so the next thing I'm gonna be eating is this Amy's bowl. It's chili mac. I love Amy's, and anything else for the rest of the day, it will be water. There were multiple times today where I wanted to order takeout. That is how it goes every single day for me. It is a daily feeling where I just want to order something, whether it just be like a bag of chips and a Snickers, or I want to order a large fry from McDonald's. Like I have random cravings multiple times a day. So when that happens, what I do is I simply remove myself wherever I am when that happens, and I truly feel that urge. I'll remove myself from whatever I'm doing and I'll start doing something different. So a good example of that is like an hour ago, I had this weird urge come over me where I was like, oh my God, I want some Cheez-Its. No idea where it came from. You know, if I wasn't like really trying to lose weight right now, I would have ordered them. And when I had that feeling, I was actually journaling. So I stopped journaling completely. I stood up and I started doing the dishes. So it just helps me because like I'm removing myself from doing something to starting to do something else. And for some reason, it just like switches my brain and I'm able to be more focused on what I just started doing, because I really do have a short attention span. So by changing tasks, it helps in a multitude. So usually by doing that, I don't lose weight the next day. I usually stay the same, but this has helped me so much with staying on track. So that is my goal for today. Stay below 2,500. This is my version of like a cheat day. If I did not allow myself to do this and I constantly thought about how bad I wanted to eat, like this or that or extra things, that is when I binge. That is when I overeat. That is when I spiral for weeks on end. So I found like a perfect compromise in the middle, and I figured today would be a really good day to show you guys what I eat on a day where it's kind of like a cheat day. So none of my meals are gonna make sense. I'm not having like a standard breakfast today. I will be eating processed foods. I will be eating on camera. It's just like tons of disclaimers, but I'm just getting you guys ready for what you're about to see. I can safely say that I have not been on track this consecutively in years. It has been years. That is why I feel safe to show you guys like what I'm eating, because I'm in the right head frame, mindset, whatever it may be. Just know that whatever you guys see me eat today is a vast improvement to like my standard way of eating and what made me at one point 572 pounds. All right, let's get into it. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm gonna have, which I cannot pronounce, is cheese-filled fiocchetti with pink sauce. So it says on the back of the bag for stovetop to use some oil. So I'm going to be measuring the oil using about half of a serving, which would be about 7.5 milliliters. So I'm going to be cooking this in a pan. Okay, so I have half a serving of oil, and this is how it looks frozen. Okay, you guys, so I'm finished, and I cooked this down a lot, like a lot, because I like my food to be cooked. So a lot of the oil that was already originally in the sauce and plus the oil that I added is like still in the pan, but regardless, this is 930 calories. So on a day where I was trying to stick below 2,000, I would not be eating this. And if I did choose to do so, I'd probably only have like half a serving with like a ton of broccoli or something. Okay, so really quickly, let's do a taste test. That's good. I'm not gonna eat the rest of that, but I'm still gonna consider it the full amount of calories. I very much like to overestimate things just in case, but I don't think I'm gonna be eating for a hot minute because like I'm telling you, My stomach doesn't feel the greatest after eating that. See, this is why it feels so much better to not have days where I eat things like that. Twinkie looks so cute. Speaking of Twinkie, you guys wanted an update on her. She's doing amazing. She took all her antibiotics. She no longer has any abscess. A lot of people were asking, I know this is like, I should probably talk about this in a vlog, but since I'm here, a lot of people were like, why didn't you take her to a primary vet? She does have one here. It's just, I couldn't get her in an emergency, so I had to go somewhere else. So that's why I had to go to an emergency vet, because when I called, they were like, yeah, we can see her in a few days. And I'm like, no. Like I was so worried. I want her to be seen like now. So then that's when they recommended the emergency vet that I actually went to, which I loved. And by the way, the vet was a subscriber. Hello, if you're watching. And they didn't actually tell me until after everything was said and done, which I thought was like very professional. And they were just like, I love you. I know who you are. And I was like, oh my God. So she saw me like cry for Twinkie, because like when I had to sign this like paper for Twinkie to be sedated, like I literally had like a tear come down because it scared me. Because it's like I had to sign if I wanted them to like help her breathe if she stopped breathing or anything like that. And I'm like, yes. Then I told my mom actually when we were leaving, I was like, I have met a lot of subscribers, like easily over 100, like easily. None of them has met Twinkie besides one. So yeah, she was just super sweet and she loved Twinkie so much and she was just so kind and helpful. But yeah, Twinkie is doing amazing. Okay, so the next thing I'm having is a serving of these rice cakes, which is 30 grams. So I already have that measured. You actually get a lot for a serving, not gonna lie. And then I will be having 6 of these olives. One of them is 25 calories. Then I'm just having 1 pack. This pack, I just have it opened. It's just some salami sticks, which look like that. They're actually super good. Okay, so last minute, I decided to just have 4 olives because I realized that they're pretty big. They're stuffed with garlic and jalapeno. So for this plate, it does come out to 350 calories. Honestly, this salami, I know it looks weird, but it's the best texture and it tastes so good. And you really do get a lot of these little thingies. And you guys know that I love a crunch. All right, so next thing I'm having are 2 of these pulled pork tamales. It's $3.40 for one of them, so $680 for 2, which so far I've had 1,960 calories today. All right, so here it is finished. So let's do a taste test. I'm hoping that it's good. I do love me a tamale. Yep, that's tasty. That might be a 10 out of 10 for me. I do love Tapatio. You guys know me, like Tapatio girly pop. So I do want to try it with Tap. A lot of people ask why I like Tapatio so much. I actually grew up with it. I've just used it as my go-to hot sauce since I was literally like 8 years old. I did have a sriracha era, but I love Tapatio. Yep. So we're about